Pretty much, we'll just sit here and look at the camera. My bald head is too bright.
So you
Like
are a
reflecting the
reflector.
light. Check, 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 check. So this is basically a interview about this is film. This is a film about nothing.
Excellent.
This is the Seinfeld of documentaries. So the assignment. So there was I have an assignment.
No way.
So I have to make an 8 to 12 minute film.
Okay.
Basically, we'll just scrape for 8. And then the other thing in the assignment. Well, yeah, I have to film flat art. So I was gonna do the film about Doug Burr. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll just put that shot in here anyway. He told a funny story. Or no. Dave, no.
You clearly know them really well.
It's either Dave or Glenn told this funny drinking story.
It was rough.
Oh man,
Took him out
I think I got alcohol poisoning.
I almost did that night. We were staying at the.
I was throwing up blood, like I did.
Oh, wow.
So far I've filmed, the best thing so far is the mushroom shot, because my creative juices are dead right now.
That's symbolic of the winter time. Things are dormant.
Yeah, I think this is actually a Christmas movie. Like we got that shot of the parade.
Yeah.
What did you think of the parade?
The parade was pretty cool. My favorite part was the guy booing every time that there was the Grinch, and I just felt like that guy. He was someone who would stand up for his beliefs. But yeah, the parade was great. It was good to see so many kids involved and into it, spreading Christmas joy and spirit. It was pretty neat.
Oh, there's one funny shot of one of the cars goes by, and there's this kid, he like makes this funny face at the camera, and he's like waving very intentionally at the camera. What's the weirdest interaction you ever had with a student?
Okay, I think I've got a couple of stories. They say a lot of weird stuff. Kids will say anything that pops into their head. One time, I was having my kids listen to a music video of a violinist, and it was because it was an artsy music video. She was playing it out in the woods, which I've done for some of my videos as well. And they asked me, "You played the violin in the woods? You were outside?" And I said, "Yeah, I was playing outside. It's usually pretty nice to play outside, good weather, although sometimes it can be really embarrassing if people walk by or something." And one time I was playing outside filming a video, and a whole troop of Boy Scouts walked by. And the oldest girl that I was telling this to, she's normally very, very charismatic. She's got a lot of energy. She's always jumping around and saying stuff. She's very funny. She gets very uncharacteristically still, and her face just completely washes over, no expression, completely deadpan. And she looks at me in the eyes, and she says, "Boy Scouts are real?" Anyways, what was going through your head when you were filming the mushrooms? Were you thinking, wow, I'm filming mushrooms?
What happened? So I filmed some stupid flowers and stuff today, but none of them looked nearly as good as the mushroom.
Not many things could look as good as that mushroom.
So I had the trunk open as I was pulling gear out, and then I was like, whoa. And then like the sun, as it was setting, shone through one of my car windows in a cool way. So instead of getting like a nice shot of nature, I just filmed the back of my car with all the film gear in it. What lessons have you learned from the Bruce Lee book?
Ooh.
Because maybe that could be my flat art, just Bruce Lee.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool.
The
He's a
only
cool
other
dude.
option I have is Sarah McLachlan. Wait, who's that?
Who's who?
The woman on the piano?
Oh, it's Amy Grant.
Who's Sarah McLachlan?
She's also a musician, yeah. She just...
So I have Bruce Lee and Amy Grant.
Those two are frequently named next to each other.
What's one of Amy Grant's famous songs? What was one of the top lessons you've learned from the book?
Say probably the biggest thing I've learned is just about the process of learning and how fluid it is. He was very opposed to having just a static way of doing things. And when we're practicing a discipline, whether it's martial arts or music or something like that, yes, we're learning about that particular thing, but the number one that we're learning is we are learning how to learn, which is something that you can never fully learn as it continually evolves. So he had a famous line, to be like water.
Can you start over? I was just trying to write shot ideas and I only wrote the title of this page.
Is the title of the page a shot idea?
No, it says film shot ideas.
Oh. That could be your flat art.
Oh, we still need to talk about flat art. Wait, I was looking more just for like a quote from the book.
Oh, I want to just have the book memorized.
You ever thought about giving a TED Talk?
No.
All right, anyway, didn't you have a shot idea?
Books would be fitting because we've talked about learning
That's vague.
and philosophy. You're vague.
That could be a dolly shot. Dolly lateral, what do you call it? Well, trucking.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool. Also, I was thinking about tissues. I think you should get a shot of tissues because tissues are kind of like water in that they have cohesion, but they're also very fluid and movable, and you're obviously dying of the plague, so I thought that would be a nice tie-in.
Oh, I need to do the laundry.
You should shoot detergent. That could be one of your shots.
This list is rapidly deteriorating. I have Bruce Lee, Amy Grant, water, tissues, laundry detergent.
It sounds like a grocery list. Sonic, there's a shot idea.
I don't want to film cats because everything I want to shoot everything locked off on a tripod. But cats you can't film like that because when you bring a camera up then they move, so you can't film a cat, or you have to film cat handheld.
I think a shot of tea where you can see the steam rising up because we're talking about like life and nothingness, and I think tea is it's symbolic of life and meaning, but also nothingness.
I was gonna do this Caravaggio painting idea. This shot is vaguely inspired by like a few Caravaggio images, which would be the perfect flat art, but Caravaggio probably costs, how much do you think a Caravaggio costs? It's boy bit by a lizard. A lizard bit his finger.
Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, I couldn't see that because that finger's in shadow. So from where I was, I thought when you said bit by a lizard, I thought like that part of his finger had been bitten off.
So I wanted to recreate that shot, that painting as a shot.
Very cool, very cool. Her technique is awful.
I know you have a violin, but do you have one of those things?
No.
You know what that is?
A lute of some sort. Oh, see, it's even called the lute player. What's she got a violin for then? Oh, you know what would be cool? So when I play, the strings, like, do you see that vibrating right there? Well, watch the string. When I play, it vibrates. So if you get like a good shot of that, like you could get it vibrating while I play. I have a bunch of cool paintings in my room. And mine relate to music.
I'm supposed to start this thing with the mushroom shot. Ready? Mushroom song. Go. Did you mess up that one?
That was improv.
Really? I thought about calling it like the film about nothing or something, or it's not a podcast. But I think ultimately the whole thing was just about a mushroom shot. What? Ah. So Zoom and then episode 4.